Hello guys, this is Astropark and welcome to another video about my indicators. Okay, today I'm presenting you my latest creature. Okay, the crypto scalper analysis. Okay, I developed it based on my multiple years of expertise on trading crypto, and I'm glad that I'm presenting this to you. This is currently not public because it's in beta test, but I mean I'm using it since a few months already. Others people are using it too with pleasure, let's say. So I'm here to make you understand exactly what's about, how to use it, etc., etc. Of course, as you know, you can always write me here on Telegram at Astropark, or you can direct message me here on Tradingview. Okay, always available. Okay, so let's check out first the inputs you can have. Okay, if you double click or just click the settings button, you see that basically this is how the indicator presents itself. Okay, you can see this cloud, this internal cloud, which is green or orange based on the trend. Okay, the trend that the current ticker is showing on the current time frame. Okay, I use this indicator mostly on 15 minutes and 1 hour. That's why it's called a scalper. Okay, so as you can see, a lot is shown based on Discord analysis. Okay, I'm not here to teach you about Discord, but it's interesting analysis tool about how much trending a coin is. Okay, so for example, let's disable everything. Let's just highlight the bullish Discord. Okay, so Discord bullish is the light green. Okay, the darker green is a retracement. So when basically the indicator thinks that we are having a retracement. Okay, just imagine you are a breakout trader. Okay, you long the breakout, so you expect price to go much higher. Okay, but most of the times when there is a resistance support flip, the previous resistance now support is retested, right? You know, suppose this is the resistance, you see price that tries to break the resistance, etc. So at some point it's broken and it's retested. Okay, and price usually bounces here and go much higher. Okay, so retracement means something like this. Okay, in this case the retracement is related to the Discord and the fact that price is back again at the cloud, for example, right? So by chance, a bad opportunity. Of course, everything that I explain here is not a financial advice. Be careful, okay, right? And I developed a lot of thesis why you should buy, for example, something. Okay, so when for example we can see here a bullish trend, sorry, here with this green light green background, we expect a bullish trend started. Okay, and indeed we can agree on this. Okay, because you can see price making higher highs, okay, and higher lows. Okay, this is a bullish trend. Okay, even if this is going lower, but yeah, no real new low. Okay, and prices already continues making new highs here, so we are in a bullish trend. Okay, basic stuff for market structure. Okay, when the price tends to trade this way, we know we are in a bullish trend. Otherwise, if makes lower highs and lower lows, we are in a bearish trend. Okay, So basic stuff. So in this case, any retracement towards this green cloud, okay, it's a buy opportunity by itself. Okay. Of course, never everything goes up indefinitely. Okay, but you never know. I mean, here, for example, we had the breakdown. We had orange. Okay, orange trend, so bearish trend, but I mean I guess you can easily see how if you every time buy at the cloud retest and you keep taking profit whenever this upper band is touched, you make a lot of money. Okay. Because this is a scalper. Okay, you are not expected to swing trade, okay, with this. So the basic idea is that once a trade is established, this cloud becomes meaningful, okay, because you expect the price to fill, okay, this cloud as a support or resistance. Okay, so for example here the volatility was the sell pressure was also high, so this cloud was never even tested, so partially we may say tested here. Okay, as you can see here, strong trend, just small touch. Okay, but in other scenarios, for example, it's not the current scenario as we can see here, but if we go maybe in the past, we can I'd like to find a place where okay, for example, this is a bearish trend. Okay, clear bearish trend. Okay, so let's highlight also how this indicator works on bearish trend. Okay, so clearly, as you can see here, the trend was broken. Okay, we have a higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. At some point, we have a breakdown. Okay, so this low is broken. Okay, we have a new low, and the cloud becomes orange, sells signal starts appearing, you see, and suppose this was a kind of a support level. This is not even tested. Okay, and we see that price is highly rejected. Okay, so we are in a bearish trend. So what you do in a bearish trend, you're supposed to know where are your levels where you want to be a seller. Okay, we talked before about this upper band. Okay, this upper band as a place where you take profit when you are in a long position, in a buy position, right? So at the same time, if we are in a bearish trend, whenever price reaches this cloud, which we should be, and you can see that most of the time it is our resistance. Okay, are supposed to sell, but especially maybe here at this upper band, you can sell also, right? And always taking profits here. Okay, when the lower band is reached, okay, price goes back, you sell and you take profit, you sell and you take profit, you sell and take profit, etc., etc. So just watch how many times this works and you understand that this indicator can help you really very much whenever you are on on a trend. Okay, when you are not on a trend, let's understand how you should trade. Okay, and how this indicator can help you in understanding if there is a trend or there is not a trend. Okay, so let's enable everything. Okay, we enabled everything. All right, so In my experience, these bands, for example, these bands are supposed to be like the range, okay, the range in which price is we suppose it will continue trading. Okay, we have big move. Okay, after a big move, you know, price can't move with so high volatility without stopping at some point. Okay, so for example, after big move, big volatility, you see price compressing, and you can see this price compressing because this cloud, these bands, okay, get tighter. Okay, and also, but this is very, very interesting, you immediately see that this cloud gets very, very thin. Okay, gets very, very thin, and price traverses this cloud without even noticing it. Okay, so in this case you can see where the best trades are selling here and taking profit to one here, taking profit to here, or buy here and selling here, or selling here. Okay, so this is how you should trade a range, a chop. Okay, when price is chopping, as you can always see it. Okay, we are on 15 minutes here, but you can also see this price here had the most tight situation. Price made the breakout. Okay, price trading above the bands. Okay, so it's expressing is wanting to trade higher, you know. So of course a breakout trader may say, okay, this is, I don't know, still not a true background, etc., etc. But you know, what do you see here? You see that we add volatility. Somehow you can find some kind of breakout. The cloud is getting thick. Okay, the width is increasing. Also a B cell appears, and this is indeed the move. Okay, the other move. Again, here the price was expecting, the indicator was expecting something like this. Okay, so you buy here, and because it's going to go much higher again, but this is some kind of expertise, the high of the expert that can help you. You see, price basically making here a swing failure pattern. Okay, hard rejection here of the recent high, and then price dropped, but where? Here. So again, if you are a scalper, you can just buy here and sell here, for example, you know, or best case sell here. Okay, so just to summarize again, when price is trending, this is your support and this is your take profit levels, or this is your resistance and this is your take profit level. Okay, in many scenarios you may, if price drop fast but recovers also very fast, you can buy also here to sell even higher. Okay, as we may have sold here in order to take profit lower. Okay, so these bands are very, very, very useful because they really solve a problem, which is the take profit problem. Most of the people, they don't know where to take profit. Okay, and most of the times you see your position being very, very green in unrealized P&L, but at some point this P&L becomes red, and this is absolutely something very bad. It's just the worst thing you can do to yourself. Also for psychology, you hit yourself very hard when this happens. I know, because it happened also to myself. Okay, so this is very bad for self-esteem as a trader. You can easily lose confidence, start a bad situation. So taking profit instead, it's locking your P&L, and most of the times having a stop loss or putting stop loss at entry, it's good, because if market will continue, as you can see, man, this is or woman, I don't know who is the viewer, sorry. You can easily see that there are a lot of opportunities always. Okay, so just don't be afraid to lose an opportunity. There is always another one. Okay, there is always another one. Okay, so let's go to another topic. Okay, that I wanted to talk about this indicator. If you go here, you can change the colors. Okay, if you go in the style tab, for example, these are the lines of the upper bands. You can change color, thickness of the lines, or how they are displayed. The same for the background. You can change the cloud. You can change the color of the disc, or bullish, bearish, etc., etc. Okay, so but let's watch something else. So the trend getting stronger. I usually don't enable these because I don't need anymore, but this also can give you some interesting point. Just based on this, not tells you it's bullish, it's bearish, but it's also a good piece of information if you like. Okay, someone like it, and I kept. Okay, so for example, the information, the piece of information that tells you that once this background, this yellow background disappears, the trend is not anymore strong. Okay, so if you want to, for example, buy here, just be sure to sell at the first good opportunity. Don't be too degen. Okay, be sure to lock your profits. Okay, because we may start just to chop, and indeed this is what happens here. Okay, the trend is price is not anymore trending, so a chop is expected. Okay, or a reversal. And indeed here, for example, we had a reversal, and here price, so the indicator knows that okay, the trend is getting stronger. But of course, which trend? The bearish trend. Okay, because we have a orange cloud, right? And here again, trend is getting stronger, etc., etc., and you see this indeed working. Okay, I mean, this is self-explanatory, I guess. Okay. There is also another very important topic to talk about, which is the topic of the stop loss. Okay, this is a very important topic. It's a very important topic, so let's just remove a little bit of this, because here there is something that probably it's not easy to understand. Okay, which is risk management. Okay, so suppose I'm a trader, and I think, for example, that okay, in my opinion here the trend bullish trend is lost. Now it's time to become a bear. Okay, I want to be a seller because I think that this is now a supply zone. Okay, and I expect the price when it hits here, it will go lower. Okay, and for example here I start because I think that this may even not be touched, and I'm very aware that it's crypto, so volatility can happen. So I want to put a stop loss really secure. Okay, far enough. I don't need too much Rs, 1.4 Rs. But even going below a recent low for me is enough. So this is a 1 hour trade. So 1 hour trade, you have to decide your position size based on how much can you accept to lose. Okay, so for example, this is Bitcoin. Okay, and if I'm selling here at 70k, suppose. Okay, let's put real date. So 70k. I want to enter 70k, and my stop loss it's at 72k. Okay, and my take profit it's a 67k. Okay, suppose something like this. So if I can only accept to lose $100, which will be my position size. Let's calculate it together. So I can accept to lose $100. Okay, so but if my entry is at 70k and my stop loss is 72k, if I sell 1 Bitcoin, if stop loss is it, I will lose 2k. Okay, because this is the distance. Okay, so in order to lose 100k, for sure we have to decrease by a factor of 10 my position size. Okay, but it is still too much, so I should trade 0.5 BTC. Okay, I'm not taking in consideration currently the fees that I will have to pay for a close at market. Okay, you know that usually taker fees are higher than maker fees, so whenever you trade at market and the trading fees are higher. Okay, when you trade with limit orders. But yeah, this will be near $100. Okay, just a little more. But how much will I win? In this case, how much will I win? So you will win. It's 3k, but 3k multiplied by this, and this will be $150. Okay, good enough. This is usually, I don't know, a daily wage for I guess an average person, or even more than a daily wage. Probably you can, if you get this daily, you can pay your I don't know, the fees that the government applies to the trading gain. Okay, so this is just basic rule of risk management, so you are aware of this. Okay, so no need to be degen, because especially if you start with the small position size, you can create confidence because you don't feel the stress of being in a trade, in a risky trade. You don't sleep because you're anxious. So why? So this is not what you need. This is not something that will trading is a journey. Okay, and can be also a profession. Okay, so start small and you will see, while confidence is created that you will be able to trade better and better every day, okay, and having higher position size. So okay, we talked about risk management. So now where I put my stop loss, okay, in general, because I so very often I say, okay, you put stop loss above recent high, below recent low, etc., etc. Yeah, because I expect a trend, okay, I expect we are always in a trend. So for example, we are in a trend here. This is a clear trend. So let's okay, let's do something like this. So this is an high, another high, another high, another high, another high. Okay, so always lower highs. Okay, so the idea is that for example, if I want to, again, let's repeat here, sell here, the stop loss for me is above this, because this is the real invalidation of a bearish market structure. This is the invalidation, because we did a lower low here, okay, because you see, compared to this is a new low, okay. So if a new trend is starting, this recent high should never be touched anymore by the price. So this is a good invalidation point, okay. And where is my target? So my target should be this low, or this low, for example, right? Because in a bearish market structure, we print new lows. Now, you know, lower highs, lower lows. So that's why you do like this. So the target is always lower, okay, and the stop loss is also lower, okay. So for example, suppose you wanted to take this trade here, okay, you entered here, and where did you put your stop loss? So if you were very risky, this was the recent high, and you may have put here, targeting a new low. So you target basically the low, okay. Very risky trade, because the stop loss was really near to be tagged, but it was not. High reward, of course, but yeah, I mean, this is how it works. So you then wanted to trade again, so let's enable the indicator so we see how this can help us, okay. So let's see how this can help us, okay. So let's suppose you took profit here, okay, because this is the take profit level. So you may have set some sell. Suppose you were lucky, put some sell here, but again, yeah, I don't expect price to go above this high, because this is even a doji, bearish doji, price rejected hard. So the target can be always these. No, it's 1 hour, but still money. Okay, so again, price here, perfect signal, you entered here. So where is my stop loss? This is a recent high, okay, and the target is always the bands, okay. So 1.7 R, okay. If you didn't close here, probably this could be stopped out, but this of course is now a new low, a new high that you can use, but of course, keeping the same thing in mind, you may have done something like this, okay. So entering here, stop loss above this high, targeting this, and you got stopped out, okay. This happens, okay, this happens, of course, but that's the expertise then at some point will help you at managing this position, because for example in my expertise what I do here is I prefer to have high the stop loss to be far from the current price. I don't want to be wicked out, no, because you may see this as a week, you be wicked out, this fake out, okay, stop at your position, you got stopped out, but then the target was reached. I mean, we are still in a bearish trend. You can see that the cloud is thick, okay, it's not thin. So what I do is that I use this range to increase my position size, and I close only when I see price going above this and this lower band starting moving higher. It's not moving higher. This cloud is thick, okay. So this is I prefer. So I prefer to have half position here and take profit. If I have a chance, I increase in this range to have a full position. And in this case, this could have been a good idea, for example, because take profit was reached. Of course, if I increase my risk here, because I'm here, of course, whenever I'm in profit, so even here, for example, in the middle of this range, I always take some profit, okay? Because I don't want to risk to turn something that I risked here to it was in red, okay. I don't want to risk too much, okay, because it's just a scalping, okay, scalping experience, okay. So recent low, recent high should be clear now, right? So how you can put your stop loss. I didn't talk about this RSI analysis. Let's try to talk a little bit about it. And let's remove this. Maybe could be good to have this. Okay, so to give you an idea how this works, and let's add an RSI. Okay. Okay. So. I mean, you don't understand anything of the reason, but what I can tell you here about the RSI analysis is that whenever the RSI here is positioned in a way that is in favor of the trend, okay, this is highlighted here. So trend getting stronger. We are talking, of course, again about a bearish trend, and the RSI here is saying, okay, this can be a good sell opportunity in this case because we are in a bearish environment. Okay, let's see other in the future if it happens again. Oh, the same here, for example, a good sell opportunity for the RSI. Here the RSI is saying something. Okay, so you see tightness. Okay, so RSI is saying something. It may be bullish, it may be bearish. Yeah, I don't want to be like I don't know how to say hypocrisies, but yeah, I prefer to see also some trending. I mean, we may say, okay, probably this was an idea of bullish, but yeah, because it's one going to get thicker. But yeah, this was the confirmation that was bullish at some point. And yes, there is in this case a bearish trend. Probably I would say that this is bearish. Okay, goes price still below this trend. Okay, I mean it's not enabled by default because it's not very easy to read this RSI analysis. Just something beta I'm working on. Okay, but still you may find some value, some confluence. Okay, that can be good for you. Okay, again, as I said, this works on I use this on 15 and 1 hour. Okay, you can see here how it works also on 15 minutes. It's recognized when we have a bearish trend. Of course, it's depends on the volatility. You may change also this value. Okay, when the trend is strong, it's kind of perfect. Okay, because you can see tight. Okay, fake out, another fake out, but the trend is getting stronger, let's say, because the bands tends to get higher and the cloud get thicker, and you see here this worked very well. Okay, then the bearish trend and the confirmation. See, and sell, take profit. At some point this stops. So the trend, you see, the lower time frame you go, the trend will be, of course, will pass faster. Okay, we saw here that the trend was how much this trend lasted, much more. Okay, on 1 hour. Okay, because this retracement in 15 minutes or in 5 minutes is bearish trend. Okay, but sometimes you need to understand that if you are on a too much lower time frame, the risk is that you pass for a bull market to a bear market within 1 hour. So this is not very good. I mean, this indicator can work. Of course, I would disable absolutely the buy sell opportunity signals in order to use the bands. Okay, the bands, especially in the chop time. But I mean, this is getting very, as you may understand, very risky. The lower time frame you go, the worse this becomes. Okay. Let's disable this. Just wanted to say that of course this works when the trend is strong also on a higher time frames. For example, you can see here the trend, price retraced, trend, the trend test, and then it started the chop. Okay, I mean the trend can't last forever, so the chop, so you may sell here and so I mean short and take profit, long and take profit, short, take profit. Okay, you may expect of course some more choppiness. Okay, but yeah, maybe stop it out. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, we are a bearish environment. Okay, but let's sell here and take profit lower. Okay, in this range we sell more, etc., etc. It's always the same story. Okay, this works also on higher time frames. Okay, and pretty sure it works on other crypto because I do trade other crypto and I always use it. So for example, let's watch Ethereum on 1 hour. Okay, and you can see that this works. I mean, here for example, this is a case where the trend is so strong that you don't have any retracement to the cloud. Okay, we had only one, so that's why I start going on 15 minutes, for example, because on 15 minutes maybe that trend could be yes, this is the trend. You see, in 15 minutes all the retests are just perfect. Okay, so the cloud is perfectly respected, and even if we had this dump here, but dumped in within the buy zone. Okay, and you see, okay, the bounce was not, I mean, great. There is no new high, so okay, that's why you understand I always sell at the middle when I increased my position in this range. You sell here, okay, again you can sell here, but yeah, we had this move, but then the chop started. Okay, the trend was not anymore strong, and this is highlighted for sure by the indicator. Okay, strong, not anymore strong, but yeah, now it's getting stronger in a bearish way. And let's enable everything now just to highlight. Okay, and this is what the indicator may have told you. Okay. Okay, I guess this is enough for today, also because it's already 40 minutes I'm talking. I hope this was also a good lesson for any watcher that saw this video. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope you learned something. Feel free to ask in the comments. I'm always happy to help and answer. Okay, so thank you so much again. If you like this video, strike the like button, follow the channel, enable the notification. This will help me very much in giving you much more useful content and educational tips. Enjoy your trading, and be sure to have your take profit and stop loss set correctly and manage your risk properly. Cheers guys, have a nice day.